Hello and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today, despite all the Pokemon memes that are currently on the screen, we are playing the Path of Vengeance campaign. We're on episode 20. And would you guys, the three of you who are here anyway, like to introduce yourselves, please?
Yeah, I'm Zane. I'm playing Bloop, the Plasmoid Ranger.
I am playing Wick, the Kinku Rogue.
And last
I
but
am
not
Chemic
least-
Queen, and I'm playing Raquel Squawkin, our Eric Hooker cleric, who will happily tell you about the welcoming wings of Sirenita.
The wings are back!
Yes.
The wings never left, honey.
Then where does your soul go?
It's trying to get to the welcoming wings. If it can get out of this stupid hellscape, it will happily go to the welcoming wings.
Well, the welcoming wings are no longer here with us.
She's gonna rip your
They're here in spirit. They're here in spirit.
Okay, so what happened last time?
So is my brother.
What happened last time we played? Recap time. Previously on Path of Vengeance.
Raquel will tell us this story.
Goodness, okay. So, we finally, I guess, actually made some version of the plan, which was blow up specific buildings of the campus in hopes of bringing the whole thing down.
Yep.
So preparations were made. Everyone had their own idea how they wanted to do it. Like, some people just had sacks of gunpowder. Raquel was making, like, condensed bricks of it. And so, we all separately, or some of us together, some of us getting ahead of ourselves and going in early, all made our ways through the sewers or other paths to get to the foundations of the school. Each of us chose a specific building, and we, to the best of our knowledge, made it there. Set off each of our explosions, which did manage to set fire to a great deal of the buildings and bring some of them down. And then we, the group was initially stopped by some guards for questioning. Some of us went into the water, which is where Raquel still is. And others did come up to answer questions. And that's kind of where we left off, where we were, or at least the remains of the group were debating what to do and who would actually go with the guards, because Scott had kindly volunteered to go with them.
Okay. So, only Scott's gone with the guards, yes?
I believe it was only Scott who agreed to go. Whether or not Bloob and Wick actually were going to follow, I want to say that they were going to follow along, but not in an arrested kind of way, more like a, we're going to see where Scott's going kind of way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no one's told Raquel this, so she's still escaping into the water, honey.
Yeah.
She heard scatter and she scattered. Or technically it was swim.
So, is somebody gonna go get Raquel?
Wick will realize that Raquel did not know what was going on and will go and attempt to find Raquel and explain the situation.
Okay. See if you can locate her. I mean, you saw where she went, roughly, right?
Yeah.
Do survival to see if you can track where she's gone to since.
That's a 10.
Oof. You're not the most efficient tracker, but you do eventually find a bird lady splashing around.
Wait, could I debate this with my stealth? Could I contest this with my own stealth?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I didn't imagine that a bird, an Aarakocra would be able to swim very stealthily, though, but you got a 17. So, yeah, you have no idea where she is. You've lost her.
Wick's just gonna start yelling, Raquel, where are you?
Are you yelling this above the water or in the water?
A bit of both.
You gotta remember, we don't actually need to breathe in the water. She doesn't have to resurface.
Yeah, neither does Wick. But he doesn't know where you are, so he's doing both.
Raquel is living her best mermaid life in this moment. And being like, I am so stealthy and fast. I am doing such a good job.
No one will find me. Ever.
Yep. I ain't getting caught today. Not today.
Not on this day. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So... Wick, are you guys actually still in the city, or... Oh, wait a minute, no, you went out to sea, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So... Are you swimming around in the water yourself? Or are you just calling out from the dockside?
Swimming in the water.
Swimming in the water. Okay. So, Raquel, you'd probably, even if you're completely submerged, you would probably see Wick swimming.
Can I sneak up on him?
Yes.
Yes. She's just going to randomly pop up behind him and be like, what?
Oh, there you are.
Aren't we escaping?
Sort of, not really anymore. It's a little bit of a weird situation. I think Scott's kind of agreed to
Get arrested.
get arrested and also get executed, maybe? But the rest of us
yeah.
fine.
Silly.
I know, right?
They never would have caught us in the water. Why didn't he just swim too? Or is it because he doesn't like the water?
I have no idea, but maybe.
Did he really choose death over swimming?
He might have. Although this is still the plains of Asgarad. So
I mean, it's not that nice. Speaking from personal experience, it's not that great. Not great at all.
that's fair, yeah. I still don't
Actually,
exactly want to die.
Very cold. The people.
Anyway, we should maybe
Here's
head
the
back
motion
and
to
check
yourself.
on them. Because, you know, it's... We should be fine. But there is gonna be an execution.
I'm gonna warn you right now, like, Raquel is slowly spiraling into another panic attack. Choose your words wisely.
That's what I thought when I heard you start muttering.
I promise you, you won't die. You will be fine.
I think that's...
And we are very close to getting out of the plains.
Okay, that might be better, but... The don't worry, you won't die might not be the best for somebody who has desperately been trying to get to the afterlife. Telling us she's not going to die might not help.
You can't promise me that.
Mm-hmm.
No one can guarantee me that.
I will try my hardest to make sure you don't die in these planes again. I can promise you that.
True.
Okay, she's just going to kind of go into like a bit of a 1,000-yard stare, slightly hyperventilating, but is compliant enough to follow you.
Cool.
Vic is gonna take her back to the harbor.
Mm-hmm. Climb up on the dock, or...
Climb up on the dock and then try and somewhat comfort her, I guess.
There. Have a beer.
More like here, have this bottle that had a potion in but now has some sort of water in.
Some sort of water, so it might be seawater.
It's either seawater or regular water. I don't know which at this point.
Oh no.
I mean, she'll just hold it in shaky hands.
Fair enough. In the meantime, Bloob. You're following the guard. Yes? And Scott? Bloop? Zane? Zane?
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. Yes, Blue is following Scott and the guard, just chatting like, what's the execution going to be like?
What's the what?
What's the execution going to be like?
What do you mean? It's an execution.
I haven't seen one.
You've never seen an execution?
No, I was told to get tasks and...
Do you know what an execution is?
Of course I do.
Do enlighten me.
It's where you kill a person.
Okay. But under what circumstances?
Usually a prisoner.
Okay. So execution is when you kill a criminal as punishment, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's usually quite the spectacle. People show up from all over to see the criminal get their just desserts.
What's the method you think going to be?
I don't know. I mean, we've never actually had to do it. So, we'll think of something. I'm sure we'll think of something. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Do you have any suggestions? How
Suffocation through water.
So you want us to drown your friend?
I mean, it'd be spectacular. Well,
Not particularly. I mean, not many people can see what's going on with a drowning.
yeah, but true. Blow him up.
Yeah, but then you end up with bits of him getting scattered amongst the crowd. It's messy, and sometimes the explosion even yeah, it's bad. Hanging is normal, I believe.
That's true.
What do you reckon? Want to be hanged? I really wish he was able to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Probably wouldn't bother Scott. Well, I have a better option. Why not beheading?
That could work.
It's quicker, but it looks better.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's messy. I mean, there's gonna be blood.
That's why we use the power of the world to clean it up.
Power of the world?
Yeah. You know, change matter from one matter into another, remove a matter, or create a matter.
Dude, don't break the immersion.
But that's what the monks taught us is part of the world. Is immersion.
I'm a god. Remember? Not a wizard. I'm a god. I'm playing the god.
Fair. Guards usually are weaker and can't do stuff like that.
I'll punch you. Then you'll see how weak I am.
Go ahead.
You seem a little too eager for me to be punched. Why is that? Why do you want me to punch you?
Just calling bluff when I see them.
You don't think I'm actually going to do it?
I don't think you could hurt me, no.
Huh. Alright. Stand still a minute.
Okay.
Come here. You ready?
Yeah.
He gets a 19. Does that hit?
Yes, that does.
He does 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Looks down at the minor mark. Huh. Intriguing.
Yeah.
Still weak.
Think you can do better?
Yes.
Alright, punch me then.
Great.
Unarmed strike.
Yep. God damn it.
Doesn't even hit. You call that a punch? You gotta do it like...
I'm not used.
You gotta do it like this. You gotta set your feet apart. And come from behind your shoulder. Like this. 14.
Miss.
It doesn't get through your AC.
Yep.
Oh.
But why not like this? And he goes into human form, and he's going to lift his leg, and he's going to kick at him with his shin.
Kick at him with his shin?
With Blue's shin part of his leg.
Okay.
Unarmed strike. Fuck you.
Doesn't hit.
Nope.
Oh. You're gonna get it. There we go. 2 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Shush, Noodle.
Keep trying, Nancy boy. Can I give him... No, you're not even there.
No. Okay, you asked for it. My Drake's going to give me the help action.
There we go.
$16.
Just hits. That's exactly their AC.
Well, he's going to get fucked. Because my Drake's going to give me fire damage.
So you do 1d4 plus 4 for bludgeoning for your unarmed anyway.
Yep. Yes, I do. +4 plus...
Yeah, he has a +7 for unarmed. He's got a +4 to dexterity. Exclamation R space.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 4.
D6. 11.
The guard is down.
Yeah.
Actually, oh my goodness.
He only had 11 hit points.
Yeah. Blue rushes over and is going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Well, Scott's going, "What's you doing? We could have got away."
Not Cure Wounds. Good berry. Sorry.
Yeah, that just gives him 1 hit point, but it's still conscious again.
Yep. I'm just going to feed him all 10. 10 hit points.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Why not?
Each berry fills your stomach, sustains you for an entire day. Do you really want to feed him 10 meals all at once?
Do
Fine,
it.
one.
Actually, technically, wouldn't that be 30 meals then, if it's 3 meals a day?
Yes! Alright, 10 days worth of rations all at once is basically what you're feeding him. Enough to sustain him for an entire day. If you feed him all 10 berries. It's probably not going to be good for him.
Yeah, just 1 berry.
Alright, so the guard, now conscious, gets back to his feet. That's quite a punch. Want to join the guards? You'd have to be an elf, of course.
I might change race, but at the current time, I don't feel like doing it. And
Why? I mean, the game's so much harder if you're playing... I'm not even sure what you're playing.
Well, currently I'm playing a game of God Says This, and
God says...
I don't want to piss him off.
Which god?
No,
God.
Elsgrad? I forget what his name now is.
Oh! Wait, you're on a mission from Alsgarad?
Yeah.
To do what?
Prepare for when we leave.
You think you can leave?
Yeah, the same way we got in. With the open portal.
All the portals are one way. All of them.
One can come in, but he can make one out.
Really? I mean...
Yeah, why couldn't he?
The whole point is that we're staying in here.
Yeah, because he wants you to stay in here.
Yeah, it's part
but
of
he
the
also
experiment.
wants no one to come in.
Oh. Kinda.
And
I mean,
Well, we were forced in here by the Notics, so...
The Nothics.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. What did he tell you? Exactly.
So, he told us that what he wants us to do is to prove to him that we can take down the college.
Okay.
Where,
That's why you blew up the college?
yep. He's told us that he's seeing if we're actually capable of doing it.
Well, you kind of failed.
We blew it up.
A lot of it's still standing. You did some damage to the buildings, but most of the infrastructure's still there. You got some practice to do. You got plenty of time.
Yeah,
You can try again.
exactly. This was attempt number 1.
But anyway. So he told you that if you blew up the school, he'd let you out?
No, he told us if we could show him how we would do it, he would allow us to leave and then go blow up the real one.
Okay. Okay. Raquel and Wick,
Yep.
would you like to fly in from above at this point? 'Cause I'm assuming that Raquel would be able to give you a lift. So avoid actually walking through the streets and getting arrested for being beast folk.
We're going to watch from above since Raquel ain't getting arrested today.
Well, if you've been watching for a bit, you'd have seen Bloob knock out the guard and then let him back up again, with Scott looking on. And then
Yeah, she's just going to stick up top since she doesn't trust the logic behind whatever they seem to be doing.
Okay.
Yeah, Wick doesn't either. So he's just gonna
It's
not do
safer up
anything.
here. It's safer up here. We'll watch. We'll watch.
Okay.
I'm just following Scott's plan.
Seems like there's no plan.
He never actually told us the plan. He just said he was going to go get executed.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna go get executed.
Well, not
I'm
anymore.
letting that happen.
Even though the player's not here. Alright.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So so yeah, you so the guard asked you one more question. What did he tell you about the Northics?
From what we know, they are students who are tried to betray him and you guys.
Yeah, kinda.
I'm not the best with magic, but that's what I understand.
Alright. So yes, they'd been studying the same forbidden magics that we'd all been studying. And yes, they decided last minute that they didn't want to go through, but they also didn't want to get caught and arrested, and none of us wanted the secrets to get back that we'd been studying to get back to the college, so they volunteered to be the ones that would occasionally round up others to push through the gate. I mean, the plains of Alsgarad is constantly expanding. It's not just the people that are made up of energy from other people. The land itself is a construct comprised of all the people that have been here. Quite a lot of people have chosen the oblivion of being a tree, or a field, or a cliff face, rather than be reincarnated as another creature again.
I see.
In fact, I heard that the first ever creature to come through and form the first mass of solid land that was in here was a very rare creature.
DM going through his notes.
Known as a Procyon.
Rockian. Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're very rare these days. Also I've heard. But yeah, there was a time when there were a few of them. They look like a anthropomorphic raccoon a little bit.
I see. Yeah. I think the main another factor was that Scott said he was told by someone to come in here and do stuff.
Scott interrupts your conversation to say, I'm okay with being hanged if that's what you want me to do. Alright. Can you go... Should we get back to it then?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's take you into custody or something. I've never actually been a guard in real life, so I think this is what they do.
Yeah, they cuff them up and just walk them to the jail cell before setting up the right stuff for the execution, I think.
Let's see. Come along then. And they resume their procession through the streets towards the guardhouse. What do Wick and Raquel do? If anything.
Do you want to intervene yet?
We could? Whether we should or not, I don't know. But we could.
I mean, this seems very much like the consequences of their own actions. Or inaction, however you wish to put it.
Kinda?
You got caught. You all got caught.
Like,
They got caught. They could have escaped, but they got caught.
I mean, it wasn't really getting caught. Like, I feel like if we'd all just gone into the water, like, we don't gotta breathe in the water. How are they gonna catch us?
I know, right?
I know, this just seems so silly. We'll watch for a moment, and if it looks like they're actually going to die, we'll do a thing.
Do a thing.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't want to almost die again. Or just actually die.
Yeah, same here. I'm who knows what they're thinking? Who knows what they're thinking?
Yeah. But also, as Raquel is holding you, she's also going to start like clutching you more, kind of like a teddy bear, almost, and being like, "I don't want to die yet."
Oh.
Aw.
You are just like out of character. You are just so conveniently sized, so cute. It's like Kenkus are just the perfect cuddle size. Like, I wish that they really did exist. I would hug it.
Yeah, the best part is they can't do anything to stop it.
How so?
Well, Wick currently can't do anything because if he does, he'll fall.
This is true. This is true.
This is true. This is true.
Very true.
It is known.
Yeah, it's cuddle or die for Wick right now.
Yep.
Stick with the strange woman or fall to the ground and meet Mother Earth.
Or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what you doing? What's going on? What's the haps peeps?
The people in the air are just gonna watch this play out for now.
Yep. Potentially, I'm just gonna quickly say this to Raquel. Potentially, we could swoop in and save him before, death, and like maybe be able to fly him up to a building or something where they can't get him. But I don't know if you'd be able to fly that far or long with that much weight.
I definitely could not, like, you already is pushing it, and you're small. I could definitely not carry a Scott. I could carry a Bloob, though, but it would have to be like a one at a time kind of thing.
So they go to the guardhouse. Scott gets escorted inside. Bloob is told to wait outside.
Yep.
What do you do?
Bloop will wait outside, just sitting patiently, fiddling with.
Okay. You hear some discussion going on inside, but you can't make out the details. But shortly afterwards, a group of individuals come out and begin constructing a gallows in the town square.
Toby's asleep behind you.
Okay, Bloop's gonna watch, intrigued by it.
Alright. Still doing nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Progress is being made on the gallows. Raquel and Wick are still flying above. Arms and wings are gonna get tired eventually. Come on.
I mean, technically, Raquel's other large birds should. I thought aircrafters could do the thing where they lock their wings and just kind of float in the air.
Maybe.
Oh, like an albatross.
Yeah. Or an eagle. Because they're eagle based.
But can you do that with your arms?
Aarakocra's wings are on their back, not their arms.
Yes.
Yeah, but
She also has arms.
Wick is currently being held, and if Raquel?
I mean, I guess she could ask if
No,
he
Wick
wants
is
to
going
switch to
to-
her, like, talon feat, since, instead of flexing a muscle to close the talons, they have to flex a muscle to open the talons.
Yeah.
So, she could hold on to Wick until she literally dies if she wanted to that way. Like, Wick, do you want to switch to the talons?
I
My
mean,
arms
if
are
your arm's getting
tired.
tired, I don't mind.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll just, yeah, here, let me just lean down with you for a minute and bring the talons on up.
Let me just grab you with my feet.
Essentially, yes. She's just kind of like bending over on herself so that she can like more or less touch her toes and get him in there. It's like, okay, you're gonna have to shout a little bit more for me to hear you in the wind, but yeah.
Are you
I
wearing...
can
What?
grab you like
I
this.
can't hear you. The wind's too strong.
Well, damn.
I can't hear you from the view between your legs. I mean,
Context, that sounds so different.
well, are you wearing some sort of clothing on your lower half? A lot of...
No, she's an Aarakocra.
Yeah, exactly. So that means...
Yeah, Wick's specifically not looking there.
He's doing breathing,
Oh, okay, don't look up. Just don't look up.
but then you want to look up.
That means... I mean, you don't want to look down either, do you? That would
Wick's
be...
not afraid of heights. He doesn't mind.
Fair enough.
Like being in a hang glider. A very fleshy hang glider.
Okay. So you're just riding the
Yeah.
currents. As they
Yeah, so,
What's Blue?
Wick, do we intervene yet?
What's Bloop doing right now?
Fiddling with his gun, getting ready, waiting for the time to come.
Alright.
Okay, Wick, how does this sound? If Bloop does a thing, we'll swoop in, because then we know that, like, bad things are happening.
Sounds good.
So if Bloop
Can you say that again? I can't hear you.
Wick will yell and just say, "Sounds good."
Okay, cool.
Try not to look up as he does so. Okay.
I mean, technically she's covered in feathers. There's
Yeah.
not much there to see.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You'd have to be able to get under the feathers.
It's true. But anyway. Yes. So after some time and a few failed attempts, the fake elves finish making a gallows. A crowd has already gathered, curious as to what they're building and why. And shortly after, Scott is brought back out
Mm-hmm.
with his hands behind his back and escorted towards the platform. One of the elves uses thaumaturgy to announce in a loud, clear, booming voice, "Assembled citizens of Armenelos, We have here before you the man responsible for the destruction of our beloved College of Magic. Boo! Boo! He has been sentenced and condemned to hang by the neck until dead as punishment for his crimes. The crowd watches intently as the noose is placed around Scott's neck.
Okay, could Rocco could try to do a sneaky thing. Should she fly so that the sun's behind her so that people can't see her and
If you do
what
so,
again is this?
if you do so, you're going to cast a big ass shadow on the ground beneath you.
Oh, I guess. Because she's basically trying to like hide in the sunlight so that it's harder to look directly at her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Mm. Yes, but then she's also going to use thaumaturgy and Alsgarad is the name of the wizard, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to use thaumaturgy and be like, "This is the voice of Alsgarad. Do not execute this man, for if you do, like,
I will be disappointed.
my wrath shall be upon you."
All right. Roll performance.
Which she's garbage at.
You're just as bad as deception, so you know.
12. It was an idea.
Mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
Did you place yourself between them and the sun?
Yes.
So when they look up to try and see you, they'll just see
The sun.
the sun.
Have fun looking at the sun.
Ah! Who is that? Shoot them down! A hail of elven arrows comes flying towards you. What do you do?
Evasive maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
Use the Kenku as a human shield.
I mean, he's kind of below me technically. I'm holding him with my feet.
Yep.
But yeah, so
Throw the Kenku at the barrage of arrows.
No, it says evasive maneuvers and
Deception.
okay, Wick, I think it's time for us to actually do shit.
All right.
So, first make a dexterity save.
Alright.
Evasive maneuvers.
I don't think I can help with this technically. I'm just basically.
But we got a
being normal.
17.
Technically,
Yep.
technically, you could try and swing your body away from the hail of arrows also.
I
Yeah.
might just do that.
In other words, give her
Also, if
advantage.
this is. Yeah.
So-
Alright, we'll do another one and see. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take
No,
the 17.
17 is the one that counts. Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you managed to the the arrows whiz just past you, perhaps clipping a feather or two, but that's all. Initiative time.
My initiative's +2.
Well, that sucks. You guys are level 6. Let me just check something.
Oh, hey, Blue, we got the same initiative.
Oh.
You technically go first because you have higher dex, but like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Double 19s.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. So Wick is on.
Yep.
Well, sorry, Bloob is on 19, then Wick is also on 19, then Raquel's on 12. And the guards are on 10. So Bloob first, what do you want to do?
I really can't do anything. I'm down here.
I mean,
Alone.
there are guards shooting at your friends. What do you do?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna get up to one of them. Cast Hunter's Mark on him. Bonus action.
You're gonna.
And I'm gonna shoot him with my laser pistol.
Alright, roll the hit.
27.
Oh, that hits. That hits.
So it's going to deal a total of 3d6 plus 4. 16. Oh, I gotta add another d6. Due to Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
22 damage in total.
You shoot right through 2 guards. Both of them are unconscious.
Okay. That's it.
Alright.
So how high up are we?
Did you want to be high up enough to be within earshot, but not... I mean... How high up did you want to be flying?
Survive the fall damage.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the higher up you are, the more hurt you get if you drop.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also assuming Raquel drops you, which she could literally be killed and not drop you. Although you'd start falling with her.
You'd both fall if she was knocked unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although if her wings are locked, would she then just float to the ground technically, despite being dead? Or does it take muscles to lock the wings?
I imagine that due to it's likely to be... I imagine that you still have to hold yourself steady consciously. Does that make sense? That you're riding you've got your wings
But
locked.
we are talking about how birds work.
When
then
birds ride thermals, they
no,
can sleep
don't.
while doing that.
Yeah, they sleep while doing that.
Right, but if you're knocked out of the air with an arrow...
Oh, then you'd probably fall.
Yeah.
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 I just don't know if her wings would stay locked and she'd just kind of float to the ground, kind of like just
I don't
like
know.
that. Or if it would just be like
More
the
similar
wings
to
fold
that,
in and
but-
she falls like a rock.
I've never seen an actual bird get knocked out of the sky. I've just seen, like, media versions where, you know, you hit the hawk with an
I've
arrow and
only
they
ever done
drop like a stone.
Like, I know with duck hunting, the duck falls like a brick, but, like, it didn't exactly have its wings locked.
Right. But anyway, it may be moot because they may not even fucking hate you. So anyway, so Bloob has shot through two of them.
Mm-hmm.
What does Wick do?
Wick has no ranged abilities still,
All right.
and so can't actually do much at all. Actually, he could throw one of his daggers, but
Yeah.
are they within 60 feet?
Well, if you're less than 60 feet up, yes. That would be-
Raquel, are we less than 60 feet up?
Yeah.
All right, then yes, you can throw a dagger at them.
Okay, I will throw a dagger with disadvantage at them.
You can steady aim to give yourself advantage to a normal roll.
And I also imagine that in this situation, you can pretty much just hold the dagger in the air directly above them and like go.
Probably. But
But yeah, that would still be
Yeah.
tricky.
I will steady aim myself,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's just a flat roll.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty, that's 1d4 plus 3. Was this person nearby any of my allies?
No,
Like within 5 feet?
unless
Okay.
unless you're aiming for the executioner, the guy with his hand on the lever.
I might actually aim for him then.
Give you some
1d4 plus
sneak attack
3, and then plus sneak attack, which is 3d6.
Another one bites the dust.
Why did that roll?
Go on.
Oh, 5-1. Never mind. I was thinking about the brackets wrong. Okay. 13 damage. And I could... And how many people are within 30 feet of the executioner?
Let's say 4.
Okay, one of those people I am going to Wail of the Grave, which is just 2d6.
Okay. 9.
9 necrotic damage.
So he's not unconscious yet.
No.
Okay. Pretty close though.
Hmm.
All right. When a bunch of squishy wizards roleplay. So, next up is Raquel.
Okay, so, right now, like, what are the guards' locations?
So there are 4 of them, like guarding the the guarding the gallows itself and the executioner, and there were roughly 25 of them throughout the crowd, but 3 of those are down now, including the executioner. So
Okay.
there's about...
So there's 4 around the gallows right now.
Yeah, one of whom is already injured.
Okay. And where's Scott and Bloop relative to those things?
So Scott is on the gallows with a noose around his neck, was getting ready for the drop, but then Wick dropped the executioner. And Bloob was sat outside the guardhouse cleaning his laser pistol and has just shot through 2 of the guards. So they were in the ground.
Okay. So Raquel is going to dive down to where the gallows are. And then can she... Is it a free action just to let go of Wick so he can be on his feet, technically on the gallows too?
Yes. You can drop him off.
Okay. Alright. And then she's going to use Word of Radiance, so everyone within 5 feet of her is going to need to make a con save while she yells, "Heathens be gone!" Obviously her allies are spared, but everyone else, as in all the guards, con saves. Within 5 feet.
I'll let you do it to a couple of them. So con saves. +1. 13 and 16.
Alright, the 13 is a failure, so... it's just 5 damage.
That's enough. That was the one that was already injured. He's down.
Hey!
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 Hey.
Okay. So, next up are the guards, who were all shooting into the sky, but now you're...
Oh wait, I forgot that I had a bonus action. Could I quickly do a thing?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Spiritual weapon.
Nice. Do the thing.
Alright, so she's just gonna hit one of the guards around them
Okay.
for an 18.
18. Yep, that hits.
Alright. Okay. So that's D8 plus 3. 5. Again.
5 points of damage. Alright then.
Alright, that's turn.
Okay. So the guards are gonna sling their bows and use spears. Let's there's 27 left. What is 27 divided by technically 4? 6. Okay. So 6 of them are going to go towards Bloob and poke him with spears, they hope. One of them's a crit, but do the others hit?
The
17.
2 18s and the 17 hit
Okay.
as well.
So
Damn.
So that's 5d8 plus 4. 24 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then another 6 are going to... Well, actually... Yeah. The scaffolding suddenly becomes a little overcrowded with guards. Ooh, 2 crits. Wick to the rest of them hits. Just one of them. Okay.
Yeah, just one of them.
Wick, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, only takes 33. Oof.
It's just, more than half my health.
Ugh.
And Raquel.
Gets no crit.
Yeah,
Technically everything but the 9 hits.
yeah. She doesn't need the crit. The crit was not needed.
No, it was
It's
not.
still 5d8. Plus 5. 25 points of piercing damage. So, the other 6 can't get on the scaffolding, and they're trying to keep the crowd at bay. That's getting a little heated. As you can imagine, this is all very exciting. Would Bloob like to do something?
Yes. So, Hunter's Mark, going to change that over. Going to target the person I changed the Hunter's Mark over to favorite foe.
Yeah. So you're attacking one of the guys that stabbed you with a spear, right?
Yep.
Go on then.
Yep. I'm going to shoot at him.
Point blank range.
Yep. 18 to hit.
Do you have advantage on that?
No, I have the gutter feet, which makes it so
Oh!
when I'm using
Right. Yeah. Okay.
using a firearm within 5 feet.
Yes. Cool. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
Yep.
So the 18 hits. How much damage do you do?
3d6 plus 4 plus d6 plus d4 plus a d6 from my drink. For a total of, goddamn, that's low, 18 damage.
18! Still enough to blow a hole right through his back. Well done.
Yep. Then... Okay. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Fury of Blows.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry. Sorry. I'm going to strike a person nearby, right next to me, with 2 more attacks.
Punch, punch! That means you're using your laser pistol as a monk weapon. Right?
Yes, I am. 11 and 21.
The 21 hits.
Okay. No.
No? Not 20. But you already did.
No, that was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be rolling damage, not hitting again.
Yep.
It's a
Yep.
shame you wasted the nat 20.
Yeah. Oh, 8 damage to the next person.
Alright.
That is my turn.
Yep. Weak.
Yep.
Do you want to get some revenge?
That I would love.
Bring on the-
Question.
Bring on the pain. Go on.
Were they hitting with spears,
Yes.
or were they shooting with arrows? Okay, so we're at ground level.
In melee.
In melee range. Ooh, okay.
Fuck them up.
Well
Scott.
then. In that case, I'm gonna attempt to use a short sword attack on the nearest one to me.
Mm-hmm.
Of which I'm still within distance of Raquel, right?
Yeah, she's up there with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to swing with one short sword. And not hit.
Yep. In fact,
Well, that's fun.
you, the short sword ricochets off their armor and hits you. How much damage do you take?
That'd be 1d6 plus 3.
Indeed.
Not times 3, Jesus Christ.
Do I want
there we
to
go.
screw him over?
6 damage.
Oof.
Can sneak attack affect
That's a
your
third
own
of my remaining HP.
I'm sure
Can
he's-
sneak attack
I'm
affect
sure-
my own.
I'm sure he's not going to add sneak attack to that.
I don't particularly want to, I don't think.
Right.
Anyway.
I would like to make a... If a weapon has light property, you can wield 2 of them at once and make
Yeah, that
an
means
attack
you can
with
make a
one
bonus
strike.
action hit with your second one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
But that's just a d20 because you don't get the...
No, it's a d20 plus... You still...
You still got the plus to hit, but you don't get the additional dice.
You don't get the plus to damage. That's right.
Okay, yep. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that will do
D6.
d6 plus
No.
sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Plus Whales of the Grave on someone else
Okay.
nearby.
Really just trying to fuck them all over. 20 damage.
9 points of damage? Or
Yep.
that's the second one. Right.
That's on the second one. 20 on the first.
20 on the first. Okay, you're 2 down. Because the other one already had... Yeah. So... Yeah. Doing good.
Woo!
Woo! Okay.
And that is my turn. That's action, bonus action.
Yes. Raquel.
Okay, so would you say that all of the guards are currently within 15 feet of Raquel?
Not all of them, but definitely a good few, yeah.
Again, like a
Possibly-
15-foot radius. They're all within about a 15-foot radius.
There's about 12 of them within a 15-foot radius of you, yeah.
Okay.
Well, there would have been 12, but 2 of them are knocked down, so there's 10 of them.
Alright, we'll see how this goes then. If we all die, and it's because I didn't use healing magic, I'm sorry. But she's going to go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians. But on the beginning of their turn, they got to roll a Wisdom 14 save. And then, bonus action, she is just going to bash someone with her weapon.
Or with your spiritual weapon, yeah.
Yeah. So.
You can designate any
Oh,
number of
that's
creatures you
11.
can see to be unaffected by it, so...
Oh yeah, her party members aren't affected. Everyone else, fair game.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I assume an 11 doesn't make it.
An 11 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Alright, then pass turn and I'll go ahead and roll Spirit Guardian damage right now.
Raquel, Raquel, if I die, I'm going to come back and kill you myself.
Why would that affect you? You're nowhere near
You're
it.
the one who's like keeps talking about how they don't really care if they die and how maybe it would be fun to come back as something else. So no, you don't get to say that to me. You don't get to say that to me.
Anyway.
Yeah, so
Wisdom
all the guards
saves.
around her wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Even at half, that's a lot.
Alright, so it's
What's the
14 that they had to make, and
1, 2,
everyone else
3,
takes half
4,
damage if they
5,
don't.
6, 7. So 7 of them passed, and take 9. Oof. And the other 3 are down. So yeah. Ouchies. Well done. So if I remember correctly, there's only 5 near Bloob because you took
Yep.
one down.
Wait, no, I thought you said I took 2 down.
Okay, then there's 4.
Yep.
Yeah. No. You took one down and then you hurt another one with the punch.
Oh,
but you
yeah.
didn't finish him off.
Okay.
$21, 6, 18, 15, and 21.
3 of those hit, 2 of them miss.
3d8 plus 3. 13 points of damage. And there's only total.
Raquel's gonna take a moment to tell, like, worst case scenario, I have a potion of healing on my person, please feed it to me. If I go down.
Well,
Let's let her die!
that is if I don't go down first. But I think I also have one on me, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
You can always surrender, say the guards, still holding their spears, but taking advantage of the fact that you seem to be worried about going down.
And you wouldn't just try and execute us?
Your case would be heard, and look, just it'll be easier for everyone if you just surrender.
Not how
You know, I think I can
work.
take those chances. And I am going to specifically try and attack the one that spoke.
Okay,
It's not your turn.
Wait, it's not? Oh, wait.
it's their turn, but
Oh, it's their turn.
they were holding your action.
Wait,
to
hang
give-
on.
They're holding their
Didn't
Go on.
didn't Bloob just go?
No.
Oh, I thought Bloob did go.
No, Blue
My bad.
was attacked by the guards near him. Okay, so, where was I? Yes. So the guards have chosen to hold their actions to give you a chance to surrender. Blue, it's your turn.
These fuckers just hit me. No. I'm gonna kill them.
Go on then.
Great. I'm gonna shoot one, having moved my hunter's mark and favorite enemy to him.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be to someone else, not the person I just hurt.
Not the
So I don't
person
waste
this
all
time.
this damage.
Okay.
Plus 27.
27 definitely hits. Yep. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That hits.
$28.
28, you say.
Yep.
That takes out another 2.
Yay.
In fact, hold on. So he already had taken 8 on the previous turn. So we only had 3 hit points left. You take out 3.
Okay. I'm going to use
So there's only
Flurry of Blows.
There's only 2 of them left near you.
Yep. God, fuck. Shit.
You're somehow. Oh, you must have broken a knuckle. Damn it, that's the only thing that makes sense. So
How do I break the knuckle?
you hit them square in the middle of their shield. I changed
Does
it.
he even have knuckles?
Oh, that's true.
Is the question.
All right. Well, you hurt yourself.
Yep.
You do damage to yourself. It may not actually physically hurt,
Yes.
but
Yep.
I
know.
You remove a part of your body.
My heart!
Yeah. Anyway.
I only gotta deal with 2 more. It's okay.
Alright. So, yeah, you take 7 points of damage. Fun.
Yep.
Alright.
That is all.
Now it's Wick's turn.
Okay.
And
So I am going to attack specifically. Actually, which ones are close to us that aren't dead?
there are 7 that each have 9 hit points left. There are 6 more trying to keep the crowd pacified and stop the crowd from rushing the
So,
scaffolding. That's the word I was looking for. Go on.
which ones are within reach of me and within 5 feet of an ally?
Within 5 feet of what?
An ally.
Okay. There's about between so you and Raquel are up on the platform. They're all surrounded you and got their spears pointed at you warily, giving you a chance to surrender. So there's probably around 3 or 4 of them that would be both within range and within 5 feet of Raquel.
Okay. Well, with those ones, I am going to use... first of all, I'm gonna use the Tasha's rule, which I can't remember the name, but the one which allows you to give yourself advantage because you haven't moved.
Oh!
Steady aim.
Steady aim.
Steady aim. Yep, thank you. I'm going to use steady aim, and I am going to use... Is that specifically on one attack or all attacks you make?
Let me double check.
I don't remember.
I think it might be next attack, but let's see. Steady aim. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on your current turn. So, yeah.
Okay.
So
If it's just next attack, then I'm not going to do it, then.
Well, it would be better to have an advantage on one hit than none, right?
Yeah, but also bonus action kind of plays into what I'm trying to do anyway, so...
Right, because you get to hit twice anyway if you... Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. Yeah.
So...
First attack.
Okay.
Using
now,
my action, I'm going to use Green Flame Blade.
They're holding their actions. So, seeing that you're about to attack...
Oh, right.
They can try to poke their spears into you.
They're gonna... I forgot what it's called. Never mind.
13, 13, and 16. Do any of them get through?
None of them hit. None of them hit.
Go for it.
Using Green Flame Blade,
Yup.
I'm gonna make a longsword attack. Sorry, not longsword, short sword.
Yes.
On one of them that is within 5 feet of Raquel.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. So I miss. And
Yes.
then I use another short sword attack.
Bonus action
on the
short
same
sword
one.
attack. Okay.
Natural 20.
Nat 20! That one hits!
Nat 20.
Alright then.
Oh, and you know what? I just want you to be aware, I was gonna use Sneak Attack and Whales of the Grave on this one.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would.
So that's 2d6 plus. Does Sneak Attack get the
You get
additional?
to double the dice on the sneak attack as well, yes.
6d6, and then Whales of the Grave is gonna be.
Let's see if there's
Does
any
that
left.
also double?
Yeah.
I've got one use left.
Yeah.
I don't think
That
it does.
also gets. I'm not sure it does get doubled.
Fair
It's,
enough.
it's like an effect rather
It's not
than
part
an
of the attack.
Fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
So 28 damage.
It's funny how often players nerf themselves. 28 points of damage would be...
And then 2d6.
well, and they've only
on
got
the-
9 hit points left. So that... what's 28 divided by 9? That would be 3 of them down.
Oh, that's only on one of them.
Yeah, but you do an attack so powerful that... You
Oh.
Cleave.
You cleave.
Okay, then. And then that last one, Whales of the Grave, is also, funnily enough, 9 damage. On,
Yeah, so that's
on
a
a
fourth one.
fourth.
That's a fourth one down. So there's only 3 left up on the scaffolding with the 2 of you.
Yep.
All right, Raquel.
All right, so she's gonna kick this off with a bonus action mass healing word to the party members, so everyone gets.
That'd be 4.
Oh no, it's D4 plus 8. Everyone gets 10 points of healing, and because she has the Blessed Healer, she gets an additional 5 for herself.
Don't you have to roll the d4? Oh, you did.
I did.
Sorry.
It's fine. So yeah, everyone gets to
I
add 10
wasn't saying
back.
that go with a new roll.
But yeah, and then for her main action, she's going to do Word of Radiance again. Could you all just please just go away? So con saves, pretty please. At least for any guards left within 5 feet. They all fail.
Yay! How much damage do they take?
The first time a
7.
cantrip. This is the first time I've ever heard of a cantrip with a pass, and no, a pass or suck effect. Actually sucking.
I mean,
But yeah.
there's Toll the Dead, which you have to do wisdom saves.
Yeah, but
It's all or nothing.
But usually people pass it.
yeah,
Anyway,
But yeah, so that'll be her turn, and she's gonna roll Spirit Guardians damage.
y'all.
Another 10.
Yeah, so if the remaining...
The
you said they all...
remaining would-
You said they... Okay, they've got like 2 hit points left.
yeah. So minimum of 5 damage.
D20 plus nothing for their wisdom. I think they're down. I think they're
Yeah.
down. Okay. So there's only Blue, but are there any guards left by you?
There are 2.
That's what I thought.
The 22 hits, the 4 doesn't.
So 9 points of damage against you, and 8 points of damage to himself. Okay. So, the only guards left close to Wick and Raquel are the ones that are holding the crowd back. What do you want to do?
I still got 2 right on me.
Yes, you still have 2 on you.
Yep. So I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, that hits just.
6. 3d6 plus 6 plus 8, not 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus d6 plus 6 d4. 23.
23 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
They're down.
Yep.
Wick!
Then
Okay, you got something else up your sleeve?
I'm gonna bonus action tell my Drake to run up and cut the rope off of Scott. It's got 40 feet of movement and has an attack action.
Can he fly?
No.
Then he's gonna have to get through the crowd.
Okay.
So, which is difficult to
He's size,
Go on.
he's size small, too.
Right.
Don't know if that'll do anything. Then, yeah.
Does it specifically say he can
No, it doesn't.
pass through a square that another creature is occupied? Yeah.
Does not. Nope.
No. So he's not going to be able to easily
Make
get through the... Yeah.
Yep. So 40 feet, because he'll have to dash to get to there, because that was the first part of the command. But he won't be able to do anything, so
Well,
that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Wick.
Does the crowd look like it's trying to get in to attack us? Or what does the crowd look like they're doing?
Yeah. Well, initially the crowd was in uproar when you flew in and tried to rescue the... now the crowd is just pushing, and even if the people at the front are having second thoughts, the crowd behind them is pushing so much that they can't go anywhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
So there's a
I'm gonna just quickly say to
uncontrolled
Raquel...
press of bodies.
I'm just gonna quickly say to Raquel, maybe we shouldn't attack the guards that are holding the crowd back. I don't particularly want to deal with that crowd.
Oh yeah, no, the crowd suppression, that's fine. Let's just like run like we should have last time. Can we all go?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, we're gonna try and grab Scott and
I can't fly.
get him out of there as well.
Scott's going to point
What?
out I can't
DM.
fly.
Then
DM,
just
what?
run!
Yeah, just run.
Through that crowd?
Where
Are you serious?
is there anywhere we could feasibly get out of here by running or climbing?
Does anybody have a grappling hook?
I do.
Do you really?
I tell you what I
Max you can
do
climb.
have. I have a potion of wall climbing.
Right, but the gallows is in the middle of the square. You would have to grapple to a building to be able to climb it. Does that make sense?
Okay, I mean,
have
technically
rope
Raquel
and a
has
kitten.
like 10 minutes of spirit guardians. Could the spirit guardians help to get rid of the people around us? Because, like,
You
if they
just
try to do anything to us, they're probably going to die.
so you're just going to body your way through the crowd and kill anybody that's in your way. I'm sure.
They'll technically not die.
Yeah.
I mean, DM, could I potentially fashion a grappling hook out of a rope and some pitons?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Out of character, think of all the XP.
Wait, can't you just imagine a grappling hook?
Yeah, but we're trying to do this like it's real life, and we can't do that.
I mean,
That's the
I
whole
feel like
point
in
of
the
this
real life
exercise.
version, we all would have. That this is the trial version for why we should have just gotten in the water.
That's also kind of fair, but I
You're
still want to
assuming
make this
that-
more realistic.
Then we'll buy a grappling hook when we get out, please. Just...
I'm gonna try and do both, then, one after the other. Gonna try and make one, and then, if that fails, imagine it.
Okay. So, to engage your creativity and construct a would this be wisdom? Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do that. Let's have you use your insight to try and craft a grappling hook.
Wonderful, a straight roll. 12.
12. Nice. You seem to have a serviceable grappling hook. Now you just need to throw it at a building and see if it holds.
Wick will throw it at the nearest building that he can feasibly throw it towards a roof where it looks like it will hold.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And what would I be rolling for that? Strength.
It'd be a
Okay.
strength based. Throw it as far as you can, like you were throwing a javelin.
Isn't
So-
that dexterity?
No, strength.
Oh, I thought that was
D20
Okay.
plus 4 for you.
13.
Okay. You gonna give it a tug?
Yep.
It's in behave. um. All right. So yeah. Just shut up, a bunch of gods. This is true.
I cannot see in any sense that being behaving.
Make an
Nah, you know, it's
make an athletics check to begin to both test the hold of the rope and leap up onto it.
which did you say, acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. $11.
All right. seems to be good. Go ahead and climb. And then... Raquel, you're just gonna fly, right?
Yes.
And
Oh wait, hang on. I was doing this for Scott as well.
yeah, Scott's gonna be following up after you, and if it's held enough, strong enough, it should take the weight of both of you.
Okay.
You feeling confident?
No.
Maybe. I'm gonna
Could
hope
Raquel
for it.
just pick up Wick and be like, "Gee, bye, Serenita." Uh,
And just
Just
have Scott
let-
use it?
just let it only... Yeah, because the more body weight we have on this possibly shady grappling hook, the worse it can go.
I mean, we're gonna like climb up and then let Scott go on it.
Scott,
That is slow.
Scott lets out a sigh and dives into the crowd. Who, in their frenzy, tear him to fucking pieces.
What?
What the hell?
Well, shit.
All that effort... Do we go in and pick up the pieces?
I'm assuming that
do
God
we-
told you, Anthony, that he wants to die.
What he told me in DMs is the only reason why he agreed to be executed, because he knew he wouldn't really die in the first place. So I knew that he, knowing not only what the character would want and what the player is like, I knew that this is the easiest way out
Got it.
of this
Just
situation.
asking. Yep, just asking and see if you just decide, fuck Scott.
No. This isn't a fuck Scott thing. This is
Got it.
this is what he would do. This is what I
Makes
believe
sense.
he would do.
Got it.
Fair enough.
So
That's not going to be a very nice death. It's going to hurt a lot.
yes, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be traumatic.
PTSD, buddy.
So, anyway, there's the. Are you getting out of there?
I mean, do we go into the crowd to collect the pieces? Like, that makes it go by faster if we have all of him, right?
I mean, if you're gonna dive into the crowd, you risk being torn apart too.
She has spirit guardians. If anyone willingly tries to get near her,
You
they're
just,
gonna die. Like, she'll even give them that warning. If you come near me, you will die.
you're gonna punch them. You remember, you're also a bird of prey, and this looks like carrion right now.
This is
Friends
just
don't
free.
eat friends. Everyone else, fair game.
Friends
But
are
friends don't eat friends.
not, friends are not food. Okay.
Yeah, plus she also is now more wary of eating leftovers ever since the last bit of leftovers killed her for it.
Okay.
But yeah, since she has both Word of Radiance for Mass Effect and her Spirit Guardians up, if they try to touch her, they will die.
All right.
Since these are like regular... If they're as squishy as the guards, at least they're gonna die.
Oh, they are gonna die. These are commoners, and unfortunately, it is the crowd. Like I said, it's a fucking mosh pit. So some of them are gonna try and get away and not gonna be able to, and they will just die.
Listen faster next time. Just... Raquel is very done. Just gonna kind of try to, like, squish what remains of Scott together.
you can like smush them together into a meatball.
Well, no, it's more like for convenience of carrying.
Right.
Like, she's gonna, like, put down Wick near her and be like, just stay in my sphere of safety and you'll be fine. Just sit right there and hold my shit. And then she's gonna stuff what remains of Scott inside of her backpack, and if it needs to be bigger, she'll imagine it bigger. Until he's able to recorporate himself. The whole time she'll be mumbling to herself like, I didn't sign up for this bullshit. I was trying to be followers of Cyrenita. I thought it was gonna be fine. But this random ass fucking plane where I can't even die and go to Cyrenita. But yeah, so she's just angrily stuffing bloody chunks into a bag that's visibly dripping blood, covered in blood herself. Looking more deranged than she ever has.
That's amazing. Alright, what are Wick and Bloom doing during this spectacle?
And the thought did pass her mind, like, I should just eat Scott as punishment because it makes it harder, but she won't.
He can reconstitute himself from my shit.
Exactly. Like, the thought passes there for a second, and then she's like, no, it'll make all of this take longer, and it'll take longer to get out.
Raquel, you could become a shit man.
Then you eat him, then. If you want it so bad, you eat him.
I don't shit.
True. He uses all the matter.
Yep.
It becomes a part of him.
So you just continuously gain mass.
I can, it becomes water.
He also continuously loses mass, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean it becomes water?
I don't know what he means
Like-
by that.
Do you mean like it becomes like a slime trail?
Slime trail, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I can leave behind matter of a sort. The closest thing to being water, because it's not really slime, because it's not sticky or that.
I mean, in a sense, you do shit then, because you're leaving, you're excreting something.
Well,
But then we won't be able to call him a shit man.
Secreting. But yeah, so I suppose he could reconstitute himself from your slime trails if you chose to consume him.
We could just make him a plasmoid that way.
I'm not sure he
Raquel's
wants
just going back to angrily shoving the remains of Scott in a bag. And when she's done, she's just gonna like haul over her shoulder and be like, "Okay, let's go. We're done. Let's go."
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. Bloop's just going to slither through the legs of the people.
I mean, you could just stay in the circle of death that Raquel has going.
Yeah, but he has to get to you first.
But you can just ooze past people.
Yep, I'm slithering through
Slime
their
over
legs.
them. I imagine you just blooping around them, like just... And they just, like,
Yep.
they're left shocked and panicked because for a moment they couldn't breathe.
Yeah, some of these guys taste horrible.
Yeah.
Worse than the sewer.
Leaving residue on all of them.
Yep.
Okay. So.
So,
What doing?
good question.
Assuming that the crowd has dispersed,
Yep.
what do you do?
I guess go somewhere relatively safe so Scott has time to bloop back into a person.
Where would that
Oh
be?
yeah, but before we go, Rakhal's gonna quickly be like pointing to the crowd of, I assume now terrified people. Do any of you have any more of him? Any of you?
One of them scrapes some.
Toss it in the circle. You guys, I assume at this point, know where the radius is to not die.
Blood and viscera off their fists and throws it into the circle.
Toss it all in. Guys, could you just grab it and shove it in the bag? If I move, the radius moves.
Wick
We'll
will
grab
grab
it
it
and
and shove it in the bag.
An eyeball gets chucked into the circle.
Thank you.
Dude,
Someone else tosses in a nose and a fragment of skull. And most of his pelvis.
The hell were they planning to do with that?
I'm sure you can use your imagination.
I don't think I can. I don't think you
Raquel
want.
doesn't want to think about it.
It still had the meat on it.
Yeah, I don't think Blue wants to think about that.
Anyway.
Okay, and then Raquel's gonna point a direction and be like, I'm gonna start walking this way, so y'all better clear a path. Now. And then essentially just start stomping off.
I had a random thought.
The 6 remaining guards pointing their spears in your direction, but shaking visibly.
Blue places up his pistol. Back off, dumbass.
Should we break character and use magic? No, that would ruin the experiment. What are you talking about?
Keep in mind, we didn't use anything but our own skills in this. No magic unnatural to us.
What's he mean by that? I don't fucking know. So, where are you heading that's going to be relatively safe?
To the docks.
To the docks.
Yeah. Technically the safest place is just hiding in the water. But, let's
Exactly.
not that. I feel like it would be hard for Scott to remake himself because the squishy bits are squishing out and they'd get diluted by water. Do you guys just want to go to the one bar thing from before the tavern?
Yeah, but if we do that, we have to go back through the city.
Also, maybe we don't want to do that because then that bar would get discovered. I'm not sure
Okay,
how
fine.
legal it is.
It isn't legal. You should know this.
Well, yeah, but some things are technically, like, given... Some places give money to guards and stuff, and it makes it more legal, or
Turn
the
a
guards
blind
just
eye.
don't look at it and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did anyone grab Scott's stuff?
I was assuming
They
that...
took his stuff from him, didn't they?
Oh, that might be still in the guardhouse. Yeah, good point.
Gosh
God.
dang it.
Damn it. Alright, Raquel's gonna stomp back over that way quickly.
You just open up the path, I'll grab his stuff.
Yeah. Just warning you guys, it's Dyer get out of the way, so we need to get in this building, so
I
Dyer
think
get
they're
out of
all
the way.
aware, Raquel.
It bears reminding.
They hurriedly,
That is true.
and clearly still terrified, gather up his possessions and hand them to you. And then run.
Lovely.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That's a word for
Exhilarating.
it.
Exhilarating.
We should fun.
I mean, I guess it's nice to at least not be the dead one.
To not be the
You're
dead
dead
one.
inside. We know it already.
So, are you leaving town, heading towards the woods?
That's what I figured.
Swimming
I was
across the
thinking
river,
maybe
taking the ferry
get
back
like
to Caris
a-
Keldween. Going back.
We've got to find a way to find Alsgarat again, don't we?
Yeah.
Not again. That took ages last time.
Anthony, I heard that laugh. Do not giggle like that.
Ho 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 ho.
That's better. No.
Perfect.
All right.
Vote to kill the god?
First, we kill God.
Then
Oh,
we
is
go
there
and
like
enslave civilization.
Is there like a small island or something we could hang out on? I just want something that's
I mean,
not the most reachable, so that we're not the most killable in that moment.
in the distance.
I got a farm.
In the distance, far to the south of Armenelos, you can see an iron spire sticking up from the water. That could be something.
Does that scream portal to you guys too?
Yeah.
Kinda. Should we wait for Scott to reform before going through there, though? I don't know
yeah,
if it
but
works.
like I figure we could wait on the water.
dimensionally.
If you want, you
Like there's got to be like a little like paddle boat or something that we could temporarily just.
I mean, there's the ferry
Hop
boat.
it.
There's the ferry boat that would take you over to Caris Keldween, but that might not be too good with the deep water. Or you could, take a ship from harbor, a fishing vessel. Or...
Hey, wait, did Scott have a bag of holding on him?
Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, he did. He made the. It was technically an infusion, and those will stay for a couple days after he's died.
Mm-hmm.
So then, couldn't we just stuff Scott in Scott's bag of holding?
Yeah, and we could just we could actually just camp out in the water if we wanted to.
Yeah.
We don't need to breathe. Oh, there will be food and stuff in there. Yeah, let's just do that. No one's gonna find us there.
So you're just gonna go hang out on the bottom of the water?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It'll be like an underwater picnic.
With a bag full of meat.
Mm-hmm.
How do you breathe underwater, Raquel?
I thought that was part of the gift from the
It's-
Kraken.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
part of the gift from the Kraken,
Okay.
which all of us have.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
literally can't drown anymore.
Mm.
I see. Cool. I didn't see it written on your character sheet, so I was like, what? How did... Okay. But it's because
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
I
it on
always-
D&D Beyond and there isn't an option for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you saying you want to put a pin in it here and wait until Scott can join us?
Would be easier.
Okay. All right. Then, yeah. We'll leave it there with you hanging out in the water, just chilling, waiting for Scott to reconstitute himself. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. And if you'd like to play, we've got some slots open in the games, including this one. And you can just follow the link in the description below to come to the Games and Geekery Discord server. And you can also chat to me about helping you set up a game as a dungeon master. I can even offer my services to write adventures, monsters, magic items, characters, villains, all of that shit. And yeah. In the meantime, no matter what role you play,